Today I'm going to show you how to create and edit posts in Canva. I have already put together a few social media posts designed for Facebook, and I'm going to show you how to edit one, and then I'll show you how to build a new one. Let's go into our recent designs, which are right down there at the bottom. I did a design for Did You Know? Let's open that up. And Canva's got, this is a wonderful palette here for Canva. I have added a few graphics in, so we won't have to worry too much about that. Your uploads are over in your top left corner. These are images that are specific to you and or to the partnership, with logos and backgrounds and photos, and we'll be adding more as we go. To start off with, this one I have completed, but it's very similar in some respects to another template style I wanted to show you. So what we're going to do is save this as a copy. She says, let's go back out to home. Here we go. All I'm going to do is click on the three little dots of this particular template and choose make a copy. You might want to do that if you're designing something that you want to come back to later. Canva doesn't really distinguish, what you're working on as a new file unless you tell it's a new file. So this is Did You Know version C. Delete that. All right, great. Here we go. Open up version C. And my plan is to make this look similar to a design that I shared with you more recently. I did it in InDesign, so I know that's not one of the programs that we were going to use to show, but it looks a little like this. So it will have a red background with the gold yellow border on the side, and then we're going to put images into circles. Make some of these little circles here while we're in Canva. Okay, back to Canva and to our uploads. At the moment, we don't have, let's see, I'm just going to pop this little graphic in. All you got to do is click on any image and it pops it right into the layout. So this has our red and our yellow colors that go with your style palette. I'm going to just delete it now that I've added it. And I want to color. You'll see a small square in the top left. I'm going to color it the yellow. And then this background, make it a little bigger. That didn't help you at all, but I'm making it red. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this image at the moment. All right. I'm going to send this to the back. There's some other things you can learn. You can bring images or parts of your layout forward and backward. This just keeps it in a similar to the prior one. And then I'm going to take this type, move it over, your logo. If you hold down the shift key, it'll keep something on the same plane. You can also click and choose more than one thing at a time and move it around, up and down. You'll see some little guidelines pop up and show you when you've got something, centered up and down or side to side or optically up top to bottom. So that's real handy to have too. All right, let's go back to my layout. I remember, let's see. We have Did You Know? Looks like I need to make that in bold. We have the logo for the partnership, and we've got this little blue ring. So let's add a blue ring. This will be super easy since I already made a ring, but if you want to add elements, simple shapes and so on, you can go up here and you have several kinds that are free available to use. We want to choose shapes, and I had just used this one. Let's see. We'll add it by clicking, and ta-da, there it is. It's a little big, but all you have to do is grab one of the corner handles and drag it down to adjust. And this one, I think I had colored it, what did I color it? Yeah, it was in blue, so that was easy enough. Also need to have a little blue dot and a little green dot. So I'll just delete that. We could have recolored it if we wanted. I want a little dot that's blue. You can copy and paste, or you can click on your circle and bring another one in. Now let's just have fun. Oh wait, was that a ring? Anyway, we'll stick that in there, and we'll get rid of the square. I didn't have that in the other layout, but it's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we'll go back and review. Oh yeah, it was a dark green and then light blue. All right, just until we can get a pro level subscription in, I'm going to bring in these SVGs, the backgrounds, because they pull up the colors that were in your palette. I know I need to make this the dark green. So that's easy to click on the color and shows the document colors. And let me see, was the light blue still on there? I'm not sure that that's the blue, so we'll add this one. Now, look, that light blue's there. Okay. I guess it is that blue. Let's stick that on there. All right, looking good so far. All we need to do is add a couple of photos. When you were looking at elements, you do have lines, shapes, and frames. This is how you can create, make a square photo into a circle, or let's see what other shapes there are. A little medallion here, or what looks like it's inside a computer screen. Several of these are free with the basic Canva. Got some odd shapes in here too. Paint swatch looking things. But for this, we're going to do a circle. Now we have the circle in our uploads. I had uploaded this picture. Let me see. I think I upload the picture, then I think I click on the element. No, that's not it. Okay. Maybe I drag it in. There you go. So we have that one ready to go, which is really, really, really nice. Got your board member there going through the materials. Let's go back to the uploads, and this is just a sample of things that you have in your library, as you know. And I bet if I drag this over onto it, oh, I bet I dragged this into it. There we go. And you know, we don't need to fear the sides. They're nice to have little places to go where things go off the edge a little bit. I might want to bring the person up to the top layer, and just have the things there in the back. Little overlaps are nice. You can actually might bring this circle up to the front. Play around with some different things. And this looks quite similar to what I had designed over here. Yes. Oh, we'll make did you know bold. And then we'll call this one good till later. Next time when you want to change your did you know statement, you can put that in. It's very easy to delete a photo if you want. Well, we won't undo that yet. Or to take out an image. Anyway, this looks great. Once you got everything all together, now we can save it for you to use on Facebook or in the e-newsletter. So click on download, and you can choose PNG or JPEG. And click on download, and here it comes. There is the image we just created in Canva, ready to roll. Okay, back to home. And this time we'll start with a blank slate. Let's see. Let's go to all our designs. There should be a way to, let's see, here we go, create a design. In custom dimensions, there are choices. You can choose different sizes for any type of need you have. We're going to do a custom dimension. I do 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. This is a great size for doing the cover for videos. It's also perfect for Facebook event posts, and it's only slightly off from being a regular post image. It just maybe cuts off a couple pixels one way or the other. So as long as you don't have anything real important on the edge, you're going to be fine. Okay, we're going to recreate this layout, something I did in InDesign. It's only because I'm so comfortable working in InDesign that I like to go ahead and put things down on paper, then put it into InDesign, or it could be Photoshop or Illustrator, but those are things I'm most comfortable using. But then they're easy to, once you get a rough idea, you can put it together in Canva. You won't need that you'll be able to just build them all in Canva. All right, so let's put that picture of the nurse or the doctor with the baby. We'll drag that up. Oh, did I get the wrong one? Let me try that again. There it is. This is a smaller image. Let's drag that in. Okay. Once that is uploaded, all you have to do is click on an image to load it onto your canvas. We can drag the handles to make it bigger. And it can go off the edge. In fact, you will want things to go off the edge when you start printing. And we don't want to cut off too much information here, so that looks pretty good. I believe I also had used a bar across the top, a little band. We'll start off with a square shape. You click on it, and then you can drag it across. You can drag the handles in the middle to go down. You can also drag a corner if you wanted to just adjust something a little smaller. All right, let's put a brand. Let's put the color brand on here, which of course I don't remember what we used, but that's annoying that it didn't show that color. All right, well anyway, that looks pretty close to that blue. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, well, I had used red. We're going to grab this type, the message, October is Child Health Month. And for your fonts, I have done there we go, text is right there. Add a heading, paste in your message. I've been using Impact, Arimo, which is like Arial, and XO2 Bold, which is also the one used in your logo. So here's Anton, that's kind of close to. We'll do that. Let's make the type white so that it shows up on top of the banner. All right. And we'll add the Caswell County Partnership for Children as a subhead. Text, subhead, paste. Let's make it a little bit smaller, maybe 36, and bold, and Arimo. It is centered, but the easy way to do that is to go up here where you see alignment and click until you get to the layout style you want. This one is already that way. Let's nudge that up. And you see the pink line that came up in the middle, purple line? That shows you that you have it centered. This one, I guess I'll go back to centered. How about that? That way when I put it there, it is lined up. Okay, compared to what we had done before, not dissimilar. I did have things flush left, but again, that's the beauty of this. You can move things around and do whatever you want. I did, however, throw in a few stars around the edge, so let's add some stars. I've uploaded a couple versions of stars here, so you just click Loads. You can also use this handle here to give a little turn. We don't want it to distract too much, so we'll just add a tiny bit there. And then another little piece over here, maybe in this corner. Let's get that to all turn a little bit. I can't find the handle for it. There it is. It looks like they have freckles now. All right. It's just a little extra color to punctuate. So there is October is Child Health Month. I think we're going to need to name these different things. Maybe month A template. Okay, so we've got month A template. Liking how that looks, we can do a download. You can do PNG or JPEG. And here it comes. Should open. There, that's it. Just what we put together in Canva. Now that's available to use as a post, or again, like I said, you can put that into your MailChimp newsletter if that's something that you wanted to emphasize. Well, I hope this has helped you see some of the wonderful things you can do with Canva and how we're going to be able to get you up and running in no time. Thanks.